That's what I'm talking about, Lakers. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you get back in this series. That's how you prove a point, shut up all the haters and all the doubters, and just take care of business. I loved everything of what I saw tonight from this Lakers versus Trailblazers game, first round series. The Lakers came out from the jump, wanted to prove a point, and like I said in my last video, I felt like the Lakers needed a punch, a wake-up call, because they were still in that sleep mode, that lackadaisical mode, and they've been in that mode since after the first two games of the bubble. Once they locked that number one seed up, it was kind of like, all right, let's just take the foot off the gas, and they went right into the first game of the playoffs and continued to have that same mentality, and we got hit upside the head. So I felt like this game, the Lakers made it a point to come out and prove to the Trailblazers that you are not in our class. You are nowhere near in our class. And if we cross our T's and dot our I's, play together, and everybody play their roles right, there's no beating us. There's no beating us. It's just the simple fact that guys that were designated to their assigned roles to do what they were supposed to do, they wasn't doing it. And along with bad coaching last game. Now, I felt like Frank Vogel redeemed himself this game after he took a beating really over social media, and even a couple of analysts did call him out yesterday for his timely decisions that he made the first game, pulling Kyle Kuzma when he got hot, not playing Dion Waiters at all, when leaving Danny Green and Caldwell Pope out there to build a whole new Disney World full of bricks. I felt like he helped himself more so on the defensive strategy this game. The first game, it worked up until like maybe the last 5 or 6 minutes of the fourth quarter before things started falling apart. But this game, it was even better. Frank Vogel's defensive scheme was even better. And I'm very, very impressed with that side of the ball from him. He had the guys doubling that high pick and roll almost every trip down the floor. And you could tell it was frustrating the Blazers because they really don't want to dump the ball down to their big man in the middle of the floor and leave their big man to make a decision, because that's really not their big man's comfort zone. They're not like a Draymond Green type of big where they are very comfortable in that role. So you can kind of see that taking a toll on the Blazers as the game carried on. McCollum was getting frustrated and flustered because they was trapping him. Damian Lillard was getting frustrated and really held quiet the whole game. He eventually ended up breaking his, well, not breaking, but dislocating his finger on his left hand. It was like, I think he hit on the foot of Anthony Davis. So that's going to be something to pay attention to going into next game. How healthy is Damian Lillard going to be? But I can tell you right now, if he's not 100%, they don't have a chance in hell. They really didn't even have a chance with him being 100%, as we showed today, because we were up on them by like almost 30 points before he even dislocated his finger. So, and as I said in my last video, we shouldn't use Avery Bradley as a crutch, because I felt like Caruso and the defensive scheme was working well enough to keep Damian Lillard quiet for long stretches of the game. So that Avery Bradley factor really didn't have anything to do with us winning or losing. And today that showed. It showed. We stuck to our defensive game plan, and it just really took the Blazers out of their flow. I mean, look at this. They shot horrible overall. 27% from three-point range, 40% from the field, and only 75% from the free throw line. That can get the job done. That'll get the job done right there. And also, our defense helped explode our offense. Now, the big guys like JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard, they were doing an awesome, phenomenal job on the boards tonight once again. But I felt like they did even a better job on the offensive boards this game because that gives you so much confidence as a shooter. If you can shoot, if you can take a shot and know that your big man is 9 times out of 10 going to grab the offensive rebound and probably kick it back out to you and give you another look, you in your mind, it puts you in a comfort zone. Like, okay, I can just take this shot with no worry because my big man is 9 times out of 10. He's going to get that offensive glass and get us another possession. It was times in this game where we got like 2, 3, 4 possessions down one trip. And so I was very pleased and happy with our big man tonight. Way to step up, JaVale McGee. I know sometimes Dwight Howard gets the nod over you from the coaching staff, but way to keep your way to keep your camaraderie with the team, not sulking, pouting, and still getting in there and playing hard when your name is called. Kudos to you. Caldwell Pope, bounce back game. Everybody redeemed themselves this game. Caldwell Pope to Danny Green, to the main man Anthony Davis, the one that he was a lot of people talking about him from his first game as well. And I tried to critique him on some of the things that I felt like he needed to go into the next game doing, which was trusting his mid-range to a certain degree. Don't fall in love with it, but trust it. That will keep the defense honest. And I felt like he had a great mixture of that in his game tonight. Just all over the floor, defensively, playing great on both ends of the court. I mean, did y'all see that one move he put on Hassan Whiteside? He went baseline. Hassan Whiteside cut him off. He spun back, put him in the spin cycle, just swished it from mid-range. It was a step back, swished it. I'm like, how many big men in this league do you see doing that? I'm gonna give you a simple answer. None. There's no other big man in this league that you see making those type of fluid moves. And I always said when Anthony Davis is in the zone, and especially if teams try to guard him one-on-one, it's barbecue chicken. On top of him making his mid-range, if he makes that mid-range, it's over. You better double him because the guy is just a special talent, a freak of nature, and that was showed tonight. He bounced back like a great superstar player is supposed to. And I was like, man, y'all legacies is on the line. Anthony Davis, if you want to be mentioned with the greats, like with Tim Duncan, Karl Malone's, the other power forwards, you need to do this. You need to show this, especially in the playoffs. We need to see this. And he responded. And so thank you, Anthony Davis, for this monster game you just put up tonight. What was it? 31 points, 11 rebounds, a block, a steal. He even made 3 3-pointers, 3 for 4 from the 3-point line. When you have it going like that in the inside, you play inside out. All of a sudden, that basket starts looking wide open, and people don't mind you taking those 3-point shots because the basket, it almost just opens all the way up for you because you got a rhythm going inside. So that worked very well for Anthony Davis tonight. LeBron James, not the best of games. Probably one of his worst scoring games in a while, which didn't hurt us because, like I said, everybody else redeemed themselves tonight. They stepped up and played lights out. We shot great from 3-point range, 37% from the 3-point range, 90% from the free throw line. We have been struggling from the free throw line, 90%. Can I interest you in that? In Shannon Sharp's words, yes, that will work. We seem like we found a recipe tonight, but let's keep this going. Let's not fall back into to sleep mode because all it takes is one game for the series just to turn all the way back around again. We got to take grab the bull by the horn and take control of this series. That way we can go ahead and get into the second round with rest. I think we end up playing the Rockets next because I think the Thunder are done. The Thunder looking right now like they were maybe a fluke team of this on the regular season because the Rockets are handling them pretty easily, even without the service of Westbrook. So that's the team we'll be facing next round, and we don't want them with their series wrapped up, and we're still battling it out in a 6 or 7 game series. We don't want that. Damian Lillard I really don't think he's going to be 100%, to be honest with you, because even though it's not his shooting hand, he's still a crazy ball handler, and he makes his living off of his crazy handling, getting into the lane, making plays. And if he's trying to cross over, what have you, and it's causing him discomfort in his left hand, it's going to limit him, to a certain degree, which we already had kind of found a formula to slow him down to begin with. So the odds kind of look like they're jumping all the way into our favor. And let's just ride this momentum into the next game, guys. But I think I rambled on enough. I think I hit all the key points. Hopefully we can get Rondo back in rotation soon. That'll be another great integral piece to this team. I feel defensively and just grit-wise, we need that. So I'll be back for the next recap of that game. And as always, thank y'all for watching my channel. Thank y'all for rocking with me, all my true supporters. I know who you are. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe if you haven't to join the Laker family. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.